There's a series of abandoned sewers that we can use for cover.
SEALs, however, are trained for exactly these types of missions. They can infiltrate behind enemy lines via land, sea, or air, and move over great distances in a very short period of time and remain undetected.
Let's do it. Let's move out.
Due to the covert nature of the mission, the SEAL team has to be transported to the Libyan coast in several stages.
U.S. naval vessels cannot cross into the waters of a sovereign nation without permission. So the ship carrying the Navy SEAL team had to remain safely out in international waters. At that point, the SEAL team was transported by helicopter, but they couldn't get too close to the Libyan coast without attracting attention. Approximately 8 miles off the coast from the infiltration point, the team deployed. The remaining distance to the shoreline had to be transited using inflatable Zodiac boats.
Once in the water, the Special Operations Team was completely on its own. The success or failure of Operation Rat Hole rested entirely in their hands.
Just before dawn, the Navy SEAL team sets foot on the shores of Libya. They know that under no circumstances can their presence be discovered, or an international incident would ensue.
The Libyans always maintain tight surveillance of their shoreline. They employ sophisticated aerial surveillance, radar systems, and military patrols. These very sophisticated defensive systems force the SEALs to be on constant alert.
This was a covert mission, so the last thing the team wanted to do was get into a firefight with the Libyan shore patrol. At that point, the team repositioned about a half-mile east in a more secluded position.
We'll cache our supplies here.
The SEAL team buried their communications equipment and extra ammunition in a cache site marked with GPS coordinates. This was their ace in the hole in the event of a hot exfiltration.
The villa's here. The best route is this way. All right, let's move out.
After confirming their target, a villa 5 miles outside of Benghazi, the SEALs move out. Four hours later, the SEAL team is just a mile from the villa.
So far, the trip had been uneventful, and the team had managed to move through the Libyan countryside without being seen. The patrol leader would stop periodically and take readings with his handheld thermal detector, looking for any people in the area.
Large group of unknowns moving towards us. Map.
It became clear to the patrol leader that they were in danger of being discovered. Fortunately, the SEALs had an ace up their sleeve.
Let's move to the sewer's south entry point.
Prior to the mission, reconnaissance of the area had enabled the SEAL team to identify a number of abandoned sewer culverts that crisscrossed the region. They had pre-programmed their small handheld GPS units with the coordinates of the entrances to these sewer culverts. These sewers gave the SEAL teams the ability to move towards the target, but still not be observed by anyone in the area.
Once in the abandoned sewer system, the team could not risk using flashlights. There were numerous openings in the tunnels where light could be detected by people on the surface, so the SEALs employed their night vision equipment. After approximately 20 minutes, the team was approaching the target. They exited the tunnel and climbed a ridge overlooking the villa. The SEAL team's first task was to recon the target. They determined there were only 2 lightly armed guards. That wasn't too surprising because the Iraqis probably felt pretty secure meeting in Libya, especially from any U.S. counterintelligence operation. The team also cited a van that they could later use for exfiltration.
You can use that cargo truck to get back to the beach.
After the initial recon, the team conducted long-range surveillance of the interior of the building.
Give me a read on that room.
Today's snipers are equipped with weapons and scopes with thermal imaging. This gives a sniper in the daytime, when he's scanning a building, for example, the same ability to identify a target as in the dark with night vision. This allowed the SEALs to not only determine how many people were in the villa, they could actually tell the physical rooms in which they were located.